Hey Ankur,
Hi, Chatty. How are you?
hi. I'm not going to waste much time, but you and I connected half an hour ago, and we were talking about hops, and you seem to be very eager to share something about the quality of hops in India. Okay? And but before we get into it, I this is for beer drinkers and enthusiasts. I would like to ask you, what are hops? What is the role that they play in beer? And then come back to your concern, your whatever you want to share about hops and the quality, especially in India.
So, hops are spices of India, whatever bitterness that we get in beer,
Okay,
that is because of hops.
okay,
And we have three types of hops in beer, basically. There are hops which are only uh, used in beer making to impart bitterness. Other types of hops are these are only to impart aroma of the bitterness. So, these aroma ranges from floral aromas to fruity aromas. For example, there are some hops which can give you watermelon,
okay.
uh, raw mango aromas in your beer. And third
These are
types of hops
natural.
are yes.
Okay,
And third type of hops are dual purpose hops. So they give you bitter aroma as well as bitterness in the beer. Where we add hops in beer is the final boiling process.
okay,
If the audience are still clueless about it, yes, we have a brewing course. They
mm,
can join us over there.
okay,
You'll be able to understand all these terminologies going forward. Yes, coming back in brewing beer, we add hops in boiling process. We add hops in the fermentation.
mm,
We also add hops after boiling, before fermentation, which is called whirlpool.
okay.
So these are the places where we can add hops.
Use them.
And if I talk about some large players, they also add hops before packing the beer.
So, but hops are available as a hop flour, like as you can see it in my background, or they're available in some. Yeah, I know they're available in pellets because I use them when I'm doing my hops water.
Mhm.
But what are the other forms that are available?
Yes, people in the hop growing country, they are using raw hops as well, which is in your background.
Okay.
Then hop pellets. And apart from hop pellets, there are hop extracts.
Mhm.
Then there are CO2 extract. Then there is potassium iodide extracts. So yes, there are
Different ways.
different sort of, yes.
Okay, now are they grown in India? Because from what I hear and I know, is everything comes from abroad. So is that a good thing or a bad thing? How does it work?
It's not like that. India is not good for hop growing country.
Okay,
Yes, we have grown hops in past. So Srinagar and upper belt of India.
cold climate.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is better for growing hops.
Mhm.
We were growing hops, but unfortunately we stopped growing them. And as of now, all of most of our hops are coming from other countries.
So is that a good thing? Because we all have this thing, anything that comes from abroad is supposed to be a very good quality. So then I'm
No,
assuming if the hops are coming from abroad, then the quality of beer that is produced in India is also very good. That's automatically of an international standard, isn't it?
there are catches to it. If good cold chain is maintained for those hops, for example, large players, what they do is they take hops in, you know, very efficient cold chain from those countries.
Mhm.
As soon as they arrive in India, they take them to Himachal or colder regions of India because that's how they save cost for putting them below 10 degrees Celsius all the time.
Okay, so that's the temperature that you need at any given
Yes,
time. Okay.
yes, but that is very, very important. And from there, these hop suppliers or hop traders, they move the hops to the required brewery as and when it's needed. Small amounts, again, maintained in cold chain, efficient cold chain.
Isn't that tricky? Because at any given point of time, from what I'm understanding from you, they need to have to be at least at 10 degrees.
Less than 10 degrees.
Yes.
4 degrees Celsius is very, very good.
Oh, then somewhere in transportation, could it lose its temperature and its value as well?
Yes. Probably you were in abroad for.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh yeah, that's a good thing because when I went to UK, Ireland, and USA, the
Mm,
hops forward beers tasted very different as against what's in India. So I'm assuming it's because our Indian palate is different, so therefore the way we brew beer is different here as against
no,
what's guest
no,
added
no.
to. Why is that?
See, it's very closely related with the deterioration of hop quality
Okay,
because of time and temperature. Temperature plays very, very important role in deteriorating the quality of hops in the logistics.
hmm.
In the countries where you tasted those beers, they tasted very good because the logistic was very less. And most of the time, the temperature of those countries are
Yeah, they're
lesser
very
than.
cold, naturally cold. Yeah,
Yes, yes. That helps to preserve the quality of hops
and the beer
with
quality.
respect to temperature. But yes, time no one can help.
Hmm.
And well, when it comes to India, you'll be surprised. There is a test called lead conductance value, which
Okay,
tells us the brewing value of hops. In simple language, it tells the freshness of hops.
okay,
So this is a test that brewers do, but I haven't seen this test anywhere being performed in any of the craft breweries in India. That is why the hop forward beers that you have in India, they don't taste as
as
good
coffee
as.
as they expect it to be. So
Yes,
So are the brewers aware that they need to do something like this? They need to do this test, and are they not doing it because it's ignorance is bliss? They know that the quality is lost along the way in translation or this case, I would say transportation.
irony will be. I know lots of brewer will be googling this lead conductance value hop test after watching this video,
Hmm.
and that is the irony. People don't know about these things.
Okay.
What lead conductance value is, how to understand the freshness of beer.
Hmm.
Let me pull down one deck which I've
Okay.
prepared for our
Yeah,
call.
that'll help to explain better.
Yes. So this is the hidden cost of broken cold chain of hops.
Okay.
And yes, we don't see the visible cost. Hidden costs are we end up paying the for the hops, which is 100%
Hmm.
freshness,
Hmm.
but we what we get over here is 30%. This 30% number is based on some assumptions. I'll be talking about them in next slides.
Okay.
So imagine at point A, the origin of hops, where hops are being grown.
Hmm.
The atmospheric temperature is 4 degrees Celsius or less than 10 degrees Celsius. Let's assume that.
Hmm.
But in India, temperature is always greater than 10 degrees Celsius,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And let's also imagine during the transit, this temperature is being increased. So normally, anything which is coming from abroad
Hmm.
to India via shipment, via ships or seaway, it takes 70 days.
Wow, that's a long time. Hmm.
Yes. And sometimes it comes before that as well, because I've seen that in my career as well.
Hmm.
Sometimes they give you the air shipment.
But however, the
But
temperature is not maintained at 4, is what you're saying, from the start point
yes,
to the end delivery point.
now you can imagine air shipment, no one will allow you to maintain the temperature.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
For this call or for this particular session, we are assuming 70 days,
Okay.
right? And this is the line chart. Or on x-axis, we have temperature, sorry, origin
Origin.
or
Yeah.
the distance.
Hmm.
Y-axis, we have temperature. So Origin is started with, I can say, 4
4.
degrees Celsius. Then during the transit, before leaving the country, it is at 10 degrees Celsius. Now from this time onward, if we are not maintaining the cold chain efficiently, it will go till 30, 35 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens is the hop, which is starting from point of the origin, by the time it arrives in India, it becomes 30% of the brewing value.
Hmm.
What happened during this time? 70 days.
Okay.
For every day, those hops were exposed to more than 10 degrees Celsius.
Wow. That's.
Right?
We're talking about 2 months and 10 days. The
10 more than 10 degrees
10.
Celsius. So assumption behind this analysis is 10-degree threshold.
Okay.
So hops are assumed to lose the bitterness in very simple term if they got exposed to 10 degrees Celsius.
Hmm.
And then alpha acid degradation, which is bitterness, aroma, all those things.
Hmm.
And cumulative exposure of all these things along with the time cause these degradation. So I hope you're clear on this number, why we are talking about 30% degradation.
However, I have
Now,
a question. Sorry, I'm
hmm,
interrupting you. Will the difference in the quality of beer be felt only in hop forward beers and IPAs because that's where they're very hoppy, as against your regular wheat beers?
a very nice question.
Hmm.
And the beers which are bitterness forward, which are not hop aromatics
Yeah.
forward, you won't feel the difference.
So even if there is a temperature rise from the time they've come and the quality of the hops has been reduced, it's still okay. Listen,
Yes,
in
it's okay. But if,
certain
but
styles
if,
of beer. Yeah.
yes, but if it is aromatic hop forward beer,
No,
for example, IPAs,
IPAs. Yeah.
this will be giving you hoppy off flavors.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Yes. So now I'm telling you a few things of why brewers are not caring about this thing in India. Number one,
Yeah.
they lack the equipments and the facilities and knowledge how to test bitterness in beer.
Hmm.
Okay. And it's not the fault of brewery business owner. I can say it's complete fault of a brewers or consultant brewers or senior brewers who are working in craft beer industry. However, on large breweries, it's very fine.
Okay.
These brewers should convince their business owners that I need that spectrophotometer to analyze how much bitterness is there in the beer.
Hmm.
Now, if on that grassroots level, if what they are doing now is they are just putting one formula on piece of paper with help of calculator nowadays using chat gpt. Yes, nowadays using chat gpt they are putting, hey, my beer bitterness is this, how much hops I should put.
Hmm.
Okay, yes, they deny AI is not good, but they are doing, that is the reality.
Everyone is using it.
Yeah, but they don't tell and they don't admit. Coming back,
Hmm.
now ChatGPT is telling what will be the bitterness of my beer
Yeah.
rather than putting real human factor. They taste it very good, but they don't have the data points. They don't have how much bitterness is there using spectrophotometry, or there are a hell lot of methods.
So just judgment and gut feeling is what people go by.
Yes. Now the hop traders in India, they are taking benefit of it.
Okay.
What they are doing is they are going to these brewers and brewery business owners saying them, sir, I have a crop for hops which is 2 year old, and this is going to cost you, X amount lesser than the new crop of the hops, and there will be no difference in your beer bitterness. But consumer like you who are
Uh,
visiting well traveled, in other parts of the world, they can judge these things very
Hmm.
quickly, right? And this is exactly what is happening in Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad.
Because consumers are not aware over here, no? Especially when it comes to craft beer, they think what they're drinking is the best beer. It's ignorance. At the same time, they're too scared to even say something because they might come across as being uneducated about beer.
Mhm. So that is the thing. Now there are some fact check.
Okay.
Whatever information I'm giving, it's not only based on my experience. There are some fact checks also are there. For example, there are some universities in western part of the world
Mm,
who did some research as well on this because there are hotter regions in those countries as well.
mm.
So they found 14 to 24% of alpha acid
Okay.
loss is there in 6 months,
Wow.
even at 4 degrees Celsius,
Oh my God. Okay.
right?
Mm,
Now imagine someone in India
mm.
is buying 2 year old crop. Already you're 25%.
Down.
For example, let's calculate this. In 6 months, I'm losing, let's say I'm taking higher value, 25%. Let's assume this.
Loss.
1 year it's 50%. In
Correct.
2 year,
Mm.
it's 100% gone, right?
Yeah, it's gone. There's nothing left in it.
Those people are aware. They don't buy such crops there unless they are making a beer which is, you know, not hop forward beer.
Mm.
But that whole crap is coming to India and we are buying it at
So,
full 100% value.
so you're saying we could also we are also being treated as a dumping ground even for hops.
No, it's we are not dumping ground.
We are only taking dumping it on ourselves.
We are we are not aware and we are buying these hops
Oh,
without any knowledge. Probably after watching this video, people will stop doing this and asking right questions to those hop suppliers and traders.
huh.
Right. Now, this research was done only for 4 degrees Celsius. Imagine if this would have been 25, 35 degrees Celsius.
Hmm.
I don't want to take names of those breweries and brewers. I've seen in few breweries where hop consignment is arrived.
Okay.
It's 40 degrees Celsius hot day of summer
Hmm.
and hops are lying at the valet parking.
Holy mother.
It was there for 2 days,
Less said the better.
right? Even if it was well maintained in cold chain,
Hmm.
but brewers are
Yeah,
like
but if
this,
it's
taking care.
lying there for 2 days, it's already lost. You've lost the
Yes,
battle, half the battle there.
yes.
And you're
And
paying
we don't,
100% on that.
yes, brewers don't care.
But so, what do you think? Okay, it could be price is a problem. Okay, you're getting it at an international rate, but maintaining it over here, is that an issue of keeping it in a cold storage, or is it just sheer
No,
regions
yes,
or
there
lack
is
of
no
governance?
issue.
Okay?
Every brewery in India, irrespective of the level, mid-size or small, they have very efficient hop storage facilities.
Mandatory.
Mandatory, yes.
Yeah.
It's there in almost every brewery. I can say with guarantee of 200%. But the cold chain efficiency and the brewer's knowledge before arriving to the cold storage in the brewery premises,
Okay.
that's how hops are being treated.
Huh.
Sometimes it's from the trader,
Huh.
sometimes it's from the supplier, or right. And these traders are also giving you 2 year old crop, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, moving forward, 2 year old storage, right?
Huh.
4 degrees Celsius, we lost
Correct.
25% for 6 months.
Huh.
63 to 99% of half. value is gone in 2 years. Even they were stored at 4 degrees Celsius. Now these gone hops are also traveling through the same,
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
nothing is there, right?
Yeah. It's lost its life. It's like almost trying to use a dead plant and watering it.
Yes. Now, next question from you will be like, Ankur, how you are so sure about these things,
Mm.
right?
That's my one question. And how do we combat this situation?
Combating this situation is asking these traders,
Okay.
hop traders, and hop supplier or hop growers that what is the temperature variation during their logistics,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And always asking very important parameter for the quality is what is the HSI index of the hops from starting point.
What do you call HSI? What does that mean?
uh, heat HSI index is lead conductance value of the hops.
Okay.
There is one test. Yes, again, if someone is interested, we'll be able to conduct another workshop. Please feel free to comment in
Absolutely.
the chat.
To call out from
We'll create.
samples. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
as of now, it's too technical for generic audience.
Yeah. But we can always keep it to the surface so that we know what
Yes,
the significance is. Yeah.
yes. So
So yes,
because of
this test is not being done by brewers, and that something needs to be done.
yes.
Okay.
Now imagine a brewer is not testing his beers for the bitterness. How come we expect HSI index or lead conductance value
Yeah.
test from them, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
My earlier question to you: how are you so confident that this is not being done in India? There could be some breweries who are doing it. Some are smaller ones. Maybe the quality. I mean, every brewery has its own quality and its own standard. The
no, it's
smaller
not there.
ones, they don't do it. The bigger ones
They,
might be doing it.
they don't do it. They don't have basic things. Bacterial contamination kit, which
Yeah.
includes microscope, gram positive, gram negative bacteria strains. They don't have it. They don't do it.
Are these equipments very expensive and high
No, they are not.
investment? Is that why they're compromised?
It starts from 35K.
That's not a lot. We're setting up an
Yeah.
entire brewery, which is like over
Yes.
like 10,000 square feet. I'm sure these are basics. They should be.
Yes, except few breweries in India, small one or mid-sized one, they have microscope. But
Okay.
most of them they don't have.
But if suppose someone comes to you and says, Ankur, here is the hops. Can you check this quality with HSI quality? Will you be able to do it?
Yes, I'll send this to my trusted lab.
Okay, we can do that. Okay.
Yes, we can do that in
Yeah.
India.
That because see, there's a problem, and if we have the solution, then nothing like it. The solution is we can get it checked in the lab, and more importantly, educate people that how they're supposed to source hops and how are they supposed to maintain.
Yes.
I think it's one of the most important ingredients in beer.
hmm I can just give you example. When I was working with giants in my career, I was a raw material quality analyst
Okay,
in one of my role. And when hops used to arrive at the brewery in well-maintained cold chain, we used to take that hop sample, used to do that analysis, and then we used to take out that hops in our cold storage.
okay, okay.
But
Very,
here in
very much good. So where does
yeah,
it go for India from here? Because we keep aping the West in terms of the beer styles and the recipes. Um, so why and how can we make sure that the same is followed for hops? Why is it that we don't follow it? And then my following question is, how do we make sure that they do follow it?
so I'll conclude this whole session in couple of solutions. Number one, brewers should have a spectrophotometer in
Why?
their brewery, or Three, four nearby breweries can set up a joint lab,
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good point.
very cost effective,
Yeah.
and they can do the analysis. If they want any support, I'll be there to support them to set up this lab.
Okay.
Number two,
Mm.
for the lead conductance value, before that, we should ask the supplier or the trader, hop trader, what is the heat stability index of this HSI index or lead conductance value? What are the brewing value? Because as of now, certificate of analysis, which is COA,
Mm.
they are only mentioning amount of alpha acids.
Oh,
That is the inherent quality of that hops. But I'm not getting the value, how much is there and
okay.
how fresh these hops are.
Yeah.
Now imagine someone already said, hey, I don't care, I need 2-year-old crop for the sake of cost saving.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind compromising on the quality of it. Huh.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And then these people are claiming that our IPAs and hop forward beers are best.
Because again, this ignorance, no, the consumer doesn't know. The brewery wants to save money. The brewery does not want to do the due diligence because probably they don't have qualified people to even understand. So, ठीक है, जो भी आ गया हुआ brewer is from wherever he is with his, he's at least he has 10% knowledge. We make sure make do with that
I
also.
I agree to all of your point, but the challenge, I there is one disagreement
Huh.
is consumer is most intelligent person in this business.
True.
You heard people saying, I like IPAs from UK,
Yeah, I mean, same here. Count me in.
hmm?
Like I
APAs
started
from
different. Yeah,
American Pale Ale from US, but I don't like it here.
correct.
That is why sale of IPA is very less.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, after yeast,
Hmm.
hops are most expensive ingredient of the beer. 5,000 rupees a kg,
Wow.
2,000 rupees a kg,
Maybe that's the
like
reason
that,
people are
right?
compromising on quality.
Yes, yes.
Not
So,
knowing that they are compromising on their overall brand and their beers itself. And
mm,
before you know it, the consumer will know it and he will not want to start walk into a brewery anymore.
mhm. So with this thing, these are the solutions. Joint lab,
Okay.
doing analysis, asking for those analysis from suppliers,
Okay.
and other thing is
And then the cold chain, you said that it needs to be
yes,
maintained thoroughly consistent throughout the journey.
yes. For example, I can ask what was the temperature trend of your logistics day wise for this particular hop
Okay.
that I received.
Fantastic. I think this is an eye opener, Ankur. And
Yeah.
for all our viewers who are watching this, this is something that we all need to know that hops is a very important ingredient in beer. Therefore, give it its due respect and use it the way it's meant to be used. Don't abuse it, simply put. And you want to know
Yes.
anything more than that, more about hops and education and setting up a lab, Craft Beer School is here, and Ankur is, as he already mentioned, that he's there to help the beer industry.
Now with this session, there are some open questions for the brewers and consultant brewers or any guy who is into this business,
Hmm.
who is taking care of, who will be accountable for storage
Yeah,
and off before that,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Who will be monitoring the storage, sorry, the logistic
Hmm.
temperature and the quality index,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Who will be sharing this reliable data?
You need a person specifically for that. There isn't a function that's been put in place today in the breweries. It's just probably a brewer who's doing everything, and his end objective is only to make a good beer and put it on the table as per his recipe and his standard.
I wonder when I talk to young brewers of today's, saying that, hey, for knowledge upgradation and enhancing your knowledge, where do you go? They say Instagram.
Instagram is a university for everything you say, from health to
Yes.
hop to beers to God knows, even life coaching.
Now the challenge is Charles Bamforth,
Hmm.
who is god of beer education. He's not there, right? And they don't know about him.
Okay, so then whom are they going to? Whom are they following and thinking that's the right person to follow?
Yes, c- keep keep tuning our videos,
Uh,
our sessions.
yeah.
Craft beers called .in. Probably you can share your screen and tell them where to go and where to look
Yeah,
for.
that's right here. It's we've got craftbeerschool.in.
Can you
It's
intent for this session is not to defame anyone.
absolutely it's to highlight a
We
problem,
are just highlighting the
yeah, and what we can do as craft beer school with the problem too. So anyone wants to learn anything about hops or wants to as actually get their hops tested, craft beer school is right here. Yeah, this is it. We've got courses that start from 999. And then we've got courses that are 1 day, online, 1 month, and a home brewing course too. Plus, yeah, anything from a 2 hours to 1 month, we've got courses. We can also customize courses for our audiences. Whether you're from the beer industry or you're a beer lover who just wants to brag about beer or wants to learn something new. Or people who are not from the beer industry but want to get into it and want to set up their brewery, which 90% of our students come from there.
exactly.
So, yes, this is what it is. And anything else, please get in touch with us. And thank you so much, Ankur.
That's it. See you soon with
See you
new
soon.
problem, new challenge.
Yeah. And I think, Ankur, next we also need to talk, like we've spoken about hops today. Let's get on a future sessions and talk about the yeast also, water, which is the biggest ingredient, most important ingredient in beer, malted barley. That's again a very vast subject. So okay, Babus, look forward to this place. We have many more sessions coming up. And you have questions, please write it and send it to us. We are happy to address them. Cheers and thank you.
Thank you, everyone.